are. What are we? Wednesday. Well into March. The groundhog said we were getting spring 6 weeks early. I can tell you right now, I'd plow him right into the dirt if I could find him. So, what a mess we got in here. At least I got straw down. Like last year it was mud. I got straw to try and, gel things up, but so this is like a 3-day event. Like I'm over my boot here. Even Queenie agrees. But snow and rain because of the temps. Last night we were 6 hours of hard, steady rain. When I came out at 2:30, I was out here at 10. Then next was 2:30. And I'm telling you, like literally the breeze was warm. I thought it was down in freaking Florida. It was warm as heck here. And raining like you wouldn't believe. Now what drives me absolutely nuts, and I mean nuts, there's 2 shelters right over there. Right over there. One is designated for calves. I had 8 of 13 calves in those shelters. And these 2 red piece of crap mamas right here, both of them had their babies laying right by this baler, by this hay bale. And others. I'll show you another one in a minute. They're ticking me off so much. I see McDonald's in their future. No god dang need of it. I'm going to show you one here in a minute. I don't get it. Do you folks have shelters and your calves go in them? Some of you might have barns, but still, you would think they'd have half a god dang brain. Like, I'm going to show you one here. I'm going to have to check on this poor calf. Scared shitless that it's going to be dead. Just sit here in the shit and muck. Bullshit. This mama's going to get whacked upside the head. Look at that. No goddamn need of that. None of it. Because she's what, scared the farmer might tag its ear? God damn it. Anyways. This is ridiculous. It's a rain-snow mix currently. Later today we're scheduled for 3 centimeters of snow. 5 to 10 tomorrow. And then more rain. Like, this is just disgusting. This is an absolute mess in here. Anyways. And there's poor Gamagoo there. That's Nate's mom. And she's standing there wondering where her baby is. Well, Nate's been sold, so. Anyways. No sense of putting straw down yet. Not with all this crap coming. What a freaking mess. Anyways. We'll talk to y'all later on. Well, morning y'all. You ever hear there's a movie from many years ago called Misery? Well, that's what this is right now. Absolute misery. It is disgusting. We've had majority rain now for, we probably had about 18 hours of rain. It's not raining tremendously hard, but it's raining enough to make you wet, along with wet snow that isn't staying, thank God. But they're still threatening another 20 centimeters of snow to happen later today. I don't need any of this. I need it to clear off so I can get straw down for these girls. I still have girls to calve. I got babies that are wet as hell and mamas that are miserable. Yeah, right? See how she agreed with me? That mama laying down, I don't think she's gonna hold out for the dry spell. And mama 1F, her and that one laying down, which is mama 8, they were with the big man Herbie, my bull. I've been going in pairs when they're calving. Seems like 2 are calving at the same time in one day. And all I can ask Mama 1F is to keep it inside, darling. Let it bake a little longer. But these poor little buggers, look at them out here in this disgusting mess. I wish I did have a barn, because I'd push them all into a barn, but I do not have that facility. But we are looking at maybe doing something. I don't know. We'll see how time, health, you guys know my health situation. And it's not getting better by any stretch, let me tell you. I've got to go to Edmonton. I really hope it doesn't snow too much tonight, because I have to be in Edmonton for 11 o'clock tomorrow for a PET scan. And for those who don't know what a PET scan is where they inject nuclear sugar in your body and scan your body for cancer. I get that done every 3 months. But I was just talking to my wife the other day, and a lot of the mamas for some reason like to calve here, and they like to hang out here. So I said to her, what if we build not a shed really, but give them some cover, and we could build something right in this area, in this corner, that I'm not sure of dimensions yet, but they could at least just go in there and get out of the weather and stand in there and stuff. It would be a help. High enough that I can get in with the skid steer. I gotta be very mindful of when I'm building these things to make sure I can get in to clean them out where I made mistakes before, but you learn from your mistakes. So yeah, I'm thinking something right here. Excuse me. Something right there that's fairly high, not super high, but high enough and wide enough. Maybe from like that mama over to that temporary panel over there. You know, we'll see what I can get. I got to get my carpenters on it. And that's my family. Good morning, Mama. How are you, darling? That was my firstborn right there. Mr. 3. He's a handsome little bugger. Curious. Oh my God, he follows me around the yard. It's hilarious. Anyway, starting to drop some snow. She is very much due. That Mama 1/8 is very much due. They were both bred by Mr. Herbie. So, anyways, I really would like to have all my babies in. I got 7 in that shelter. That's that shelter right there. Excuse me. We got to feed the girls today. They're going to be due to get fed. Miss K's up there having an itch on that cattle guard. Ever tell you about that cattle guard right there? I was at a farm auction. It's a homemade one. Needs some pipe on it and stuff, but that's no big deal. But I was at a farm auction, and at the end of the auction, they were the shittiest auctioneers I've ever seen at auctions, and I go to lots of them. And Anyways, I bought that for $40. I could sell that at a scrapyard and get a lot more than $40. But anyways, yeah, absolutely nuts. I was out here at 2:45, 3 o'clock. And man, the geese going by. Wow, they were just lighting her up last night in the sky. Geese are going by right now. It was ridiculous. They were honking the heck out of her. Good morning, Curly. This is my gal. One of my gals I love. She's one of my faves. Anyways, this is Curly. Morning, Curls. How are you, darling? That's my girl. I know you're miserable, dear. My girl. Yeah, I know, babe. I know, baby. That's Miss Curly. She's still ready, waiting to calve. And then we got the herd boss. This is Moonstruck. That's the herd boss. And her mom is that mama 1F that is still waiting to do. There's Gammy. Anyways. Yeah, great. We've now converted over. Temperature must have dropped a degree or so. Now we're back to a light snow. Look at this. Oh. You know, if this was last year, I didn't make this straw pack in here like I did. You know, we're improving year after year. You know, and considering we're first-gen ranchers, you know, as our friend Val from Lone Star Angus said, you guys have a very steep curve of learning ahead of us. Well, we're not scared of learning, that's for sure, my wife and I. Never have been. And one thing we are very passionate about is taking care of our animals. So now that we own a processor for the second year, we're able to do something like this, because if not, this whole pen would look like that, and that's just totally unacceptable. So when you know better, you do better, right? Anyways, I don't know if you can hear that noise coming down, but anyways, you folks take care. Hope the weather's a lot better wherever you are. But anyways, we're living misery right now. I'm probably going to try and give these girls some grain later on. I hate the thought of it because they've got their trough where it is. It's quite muddy and wet, and I really don't want them in it, but they could probably use the extra little bit of protein going in them, a little energy to help them along. Anyways, we'll talk to y'all in a little while. Well, I didn't get a lot down. When this shit all clears up, like Sunday, I'll get this all redone with straw. But I got some up in their top bed. It was muddy as heck all along here. And they've been, like I was telling you, they've been keeping the babies around these balers. So, feeders, hay feeders. So I came down a strip along there and blasted in along them. They seem to like to hang out by these temporary panels, so got there, did all of the upper pack, did the shack for the girls, did all in, moved all the balers, all the hay feeders, moved them all over one length, covered there. This one here is a big one that the girls like to lay on. And in dirty weather, they come in alongside the shed. So, anyways, got that just so they can, it's still snowing, but they need to have something better than that saturated bed pack. It's all about creature comforts. I got a lot of girls that are still ready to pop, so look at that. Especially that one right there. This will be her second time. That's Emily. Anyways, we'll talk to y'all later. Doesn't show up very well in the friggin' camera, but she's now snowing steady. Just wanted to close out the video. Let you see what's going on now. You folks have a tremendous day. We'll talk to you soon here from S&C Livestock. Take care.